Hello, my fellow Taoists, and today I'll be giving a beginner's introduction into the wonderful world of Chinese cultivation novels. Cultivation novels are a genre of Chinese fantasy that combines elements from Chinese mythology, Taoism, Buddhism, martial arts, and folklore in a vast world that is filled with humans, mythological beasts, gods, devils, and a number of unique species. The main focus of cultivation novels is, of course, cultivation, which itself is the process or path through which an ordinary mortal, be they human or otherwise, can ascend to immortality or godhood, and those who practice cultivation are called cultivators. The concept of cultivation itself has its roots in Qigong, an ancient Chinese martial arts that is somewhat mystical in its practice, and it usually involves meditating on the Tao, absorbing Qi, training in martial arts and weaponry, fighting against other cultivators, and taking lots of pills. No, not that kind of pill. Cultivation novels usually follow one or more cultivators on their path to immortality. They usually start out as weak and at the very bottom of the food chain with little hope of improvement. But much like Japanese shonen protagonists, they encounter an opportunity that allows them to rapidly climb the ladder through hard work and ingenuity. However, while a cultivator may gain a lot on their journey, such as godlike strength, wealth, and longevity, they can also lose a lot as well. Cultivators may lose their family, their peace, and lastly, even their very lives in the pursuit of immortality. The brutality of the cultivation world is a heavy focus on most cultivation novels, as protagonists often have to deal with inequality, injustice, and engage with brutal fights over resources, for revenge, to increase their reputation, or even just to flex their newfound might. Regardless of the reason, most cultivators often find themselves fighting on the edge of life and death. Most cultivation novels often begin in a setting that resembles ancient China, with kingdoms that are analogous to the ancient Chinese kingdoms such as the Zhao dynasty of 1045 BC, the Wu dynasty of 200 BC, the Xia dynasty, a semi-mythological kingdom that is regarded as the first Chinese kingdom, as well as other such dynasties throughout Chinese history. The scale of cultivation wars gradually increases during the course of the novel, however, until it becomes cosmic in nature. A reason for this is that in cultivation novels, there is always a higher level, and our protagonists often have to constantly grow in order to keep up. Cultivation novels were first popularized in China in the early 1900s, although some form of cultivation novels may have existed in ancient Chinese literature. Today, thanks to the internet, these novels are more accessible and more popular than ever, with sites such as Chidan and Booksia World giving authors a platform to reach a wide audience through high-volume, serialized novels. Some popular cultivation novels are Against the Gods, Coiling Dragon, Nine-Star Body Hegemon Battle Through the Heavens, I Shall See the Heavens, and Perfect World. It is important to note that there are different types of cultivation novels, such as Jia Jia, Wu Jia, and Zuan Huan, among others. Well, I hope I've been able to give you a good enough introduction to the world of cultivation for any beginners who are curious. And keep in mind that this has barely scratched the surface of this fascinating genre. So if you liked what you've watched, don't forget to like and subscribe for more cultivation videos and content. And as with everything good in life, you should experience it yourself. That's why I've made a video talking about my recommended cultivation novels for beginners and also veterans alike. Link should be popping up on the screen about now. So till next time, my fellow Taoists.